Hello, I'm Barley. I'm a textile lover, upcyclist and also the caretaker of Fabrications, which is a makerspace in Hackney, East London. Today, I'm going to share with you some quick and easy tips on ways that you can repair your own clothes to help you keep them going for longer and in circulation. So now I'm going to show you how to patch up some jeans. A classic place for repairing jeans is here. So what I would do would be to turn the jeans inside out so I can access the inside and see the hole more clearly. So this is where I'm going to repair. You can see there's a little repair has happened here already. So we want to then create a patch out of some material, something that's a similar weight to the jeans. So it might be some scraps from an older pair of jeans or some other fabric that you might have around. So I've got some offcuts here, and I want to prepare my patch so that it's actually bigger than the area of the hole. And really you want to look at the areas around it, because there could be areas that are weak, that are frayed, that you also want to reinforce. So here I'm going to create my patch, you know, at least an inch bigger than the areas that are worn and has a hole. So I'm going to take my piece of denim. So you could use a ruler or something to, you know, mark it out. I'm just going to go freehand, and I'm using some pinking scissors, but regular scissors can be used as well. And then I'm going to cut my patch. So obviously the pinking scissors, well, not obviously to everyone, but they stop fraying. And I'm going to place my patch face down over the hole. Now I would usually also pin this in position, but because we're doing a quick video, I'm going to tack this down. Now tacking is a quick under and over stitch, so that I can position my patch before I do my more detailed stitching. So I'm just quickly, so I've threaded up my needle already. Using the length of your arm is a good length, and I've doubled up my thread to make it stronger, and then put a knot, a double knot at the end of my thread. So I'm quickly stitching around the edges. So you can see my big tacking stitches here. I'm not worrying about how that looks, because later they're going to be taken out. I'm going to unpick them. So I'm using my hand inside the garment to support the patch. Ordinarily I would sort of take my time, you know, it's a very mindful activity repairing, and I really enjoy, you know, the slowness of this type of work. So I'm going to keep my needle and thread threaded. I'm going to push it through to the other side now, and I can see the edges of my patch now with the big tacking stitches. So I'm now going to do some running, smaller, more discreet running stitches up and down the patch. And this will also not only cover the hole, but also reinforce where there's areas that are thinning. So it's the same technique. I'm kind of weaving my needle over and under. You've got an option if you wanted to cut away the frayed bits, or you might choose to leave them. So I'm going to do my under and over running stitch up, and then come back down until I filled this whole area with running stitches, which you can see on the opposite side here. And that's now going to strengthen that and get some more use out of my favourite jeans. Don't worry if you haven't got many sewing supplies or equipment. There are lots of classes and clubs happening now locally, and charity shops are also a really good source for supplies. And you have an amazing organisation called the Library of Things now, where you can borrow sewing machines. To find out more about textile and clothing repairs and upcycling, follow me on Instagram on Fabrications Hackney, and also sign up for Keep Britain Tidy's Buy Nothing New Month campaign to help you live more sustainably.